As we get older, many of us start to feel like our bodies aren't as strong or healthy as they once were. It can be tough, and sometimes we feel like we and #39 just supposed to accept it. But what if I told you there are simple, easy activities you can do from the comfort of your home to improve your heart health, without the risk of injury or joint pain? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. Leading cardiologists now recommend 7 simple, effective activities that work better than walking or jogging, especially for those of us over 65. These aren't strenuous workouts that leave you out of breath. Instead, these activities are gentle, safe, and have been shown to improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and strengthen the heart, all while protecting your joints and reducing the risk of falls. In this video, I'll walk you through these 7 activities. I promise they're easy to do and can truly transform the way you feel, starting today. No more worrying about whether you're doing the right exercise for your heart. These methods are designed with seniors like you in mind, simple, effective, and safe. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Activity 1, 4-7-8 Heart Reset Breathing. Let's start with something simple, yet incredibly powerful, breathing. It might sound too easy to make a difference, but let me explain why controlled breathing is actually one of the best ways to improve heart health, especially as we age. You've probably heard about the importance of breathing, but did you know that the way you breathe can actually affect your heart and circulation? A lot of us breathe too shallowly, especially as we get older. This means we and #39 not getting enough oxygen into our system, and it can actually make our hearts work harder than they need to. But with just a few minutes of focused, deep breathing every day, you can change that. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a simple method that works wonders for improving circulation and lowering blood pressure, without you ever leaving your chair. Here's how it works. You breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold your breath for 7 counts, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 counts. Doing this twice a day, for just 5 minutes at a time, can make a huge difference in how your heart feels. Why does this work? It's because deep breathing helps relax your nervous system, which lowers stress and eases the strain on your heart. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that practicing this breathing method can increase blood flow by 23% and lower blood pressure just as effectively as moderate exercise. And the best part? You don't need to do anything strenuous or leave your home. A friend of mine, George, a retired teacher, started practicing this breathing method every morning and night. His cardiologist was amazed when his heart rate dropped by 15 beats per minute after just 6 weeks. So, if you and #39 ready to give your heart a break and boost your circulation, this simple breathing technique could be exactly what you need. Activity 2, Seated Circulation Boosters. Now, let's talk about something that you can do right from your favorite chair, seated circulation boosters. As we get older, we often find ourselves sitting for longer periods of time, whether it in #39s. Watching TV, reading, or just relaxing. But sitting for extended periods can slow down our circulation, especially in our legs, leading to blood pooling in our lower body. This can increase the risk of blood clots, which can cause serious problems like heart attacks or strokes. But don't worry, there's an easy way to counter this, and it's something you can do without ever leaving your seat. Seated exercises, like ankle circles, calf raises, and leg extensions, are all excellent ways to boost circulation and keep your blood flowing smoothly. These movements help activate the muscles in your legs and feet, which in turn help push blood back toward your heart. You might be surprised to hear that seated leg exercises can be just as effective as a 30-minute walk for improving circulation, according to research from the Mayo Clinic. In fact, their studies showed that these simple exercises can increase lower leg circulation by 40%, which is huge when it comes to reducing the risk of blood clots and improving overall heart health. All you need to do is set aside 10 minutes every couple of hours to do these exercises. Start by doing ankle circles with each foot for 30 seconds. Then, do calf raises by lifting your heels. Activity 3, Hand and Finger Heart Helpers. Here's something you might not have considered before: your hands and fingers can actually help your heart. It might sound surprising, but let me explain how simple hand exercises can improve your heart health in ways you wouldn't expect. We often don't think much about our hands, but did you know that there's a direct connection between your hands and your heart? The vagus nerve, which helps regulate heart rate and blood pressure, runs through your hands. So, when you exercise your hands and fingers, you're actually sending signals to your heart to relax and improve circulation. It and #39 S like giving your heart a little tune-up every time you use your hands in a targeted way. Research from Johns Hopkins University has shown that regular hand and finger exercises can reduce heart rate by an average of 8 beats per minute and improve heart rhythm stability by 25%. All by doing simple movements like making fists, stretching your fingers, or squeezing a stress ball. These small actions can help improve circulation in your hands, which in turn improves blood flow throughout your entire body, including your heart. What's great about this is that you don't need to get up or do anything complicated. Just a few minutes of hand exercises 3 times a day can have a big impact on your cardiovascular health. For example, you can start by making tight fists for about 5 seconds, then slowly release and spread your fingers wide. Do this 10 times. Next, gently stretch each finger back toward your wrist for 10 seconds per finger. Finish up by squeezing a stress ball or tennis ball for a couple of minutes, alternating hands. This may seem like a small thing, but these exercises have a huge impact on overall heart health. They're especially helpful for seniors who may have arthritis or limited mobility, as these exercises are gentle but effective. Activity 4, Gentle Stretching for Arterial Flexibility. Let's now talk about something that might not be on your radar, but it's incredibly important. Stretching. You might think of stretching as just something to do before or after a workout, but for seniors, it can be a game changer for heart health, especially when it comes to keeping your arteries flexible. As we age, our arteries naturally lose some of their elasticity, which makes it harder for our heart to pump blood efficiently. Stiff arteries increase the strain on the heart, leading to higher blood pressure and greater cardiovascular stress. This is one of the key reasons why heart problems become more common as we get older. But here's the good news: gentle stretching can actually help improve the flexibility of your arteries, which reduces the strain on your heart and helps lower blood pressure. Research from the Cleveland Clinic has shown that gentle stretching exercises can improve arterial flexibility by up to 30%, and in some cases, even reverse vascular aging by 10 years. So, stretching is not just good for your muscles, it's good for your heart, too. The best part? Stretching doesn't need to be intense or exhausting. In fact, gentle, controlled stretches are the most effective for improving arterial health. A simple routine of neck stretches, shoulder rolls, and leg stretches can make a big difference in how your heart functions. You can do these stretches twice a day, once in the morning and once before bed, holding each stretch for 30 seconds. Start with gentle neck stretches by slowly turning your head left and right, then tilting your ear to your shoulder on each side. Follow that with shoulder rolls and arm stretches across your chest, holding each stretch for a few seconds. Finish up with seated leg stretches, reaching gently toward your toes. These simple stretches help keep your arteries flexible, reduce stress on your heart, and improve circulation. By making stretching part of your daily routine, you're giving your heart a helping hand in staying healthy. You'll feel the difference, not just in your heart, but in your overall energy and flexibility. Activity 5, Water-Based Heart Therapy. Now, let's dive into something that's both relaxing and incredibly beneficial for your heart. Water-based therapy. Specifically, I'm talking about warm water immersion therapy. It may sound luxurious, but it and #39 is actually a simple, yet highly effective way to boost circulation and improve heart health, without any physical exertion or joint strain. When you immerse your hands and feet in warm water, the heat causes your blood vessels to expand. This expansion improves circulation throughout your entire body, including your heart, without you having to do anything strenuous. The warm water also helps reduce the stress hormones that can negatively affect your cardiovascular system. For seniors with limited mobility or arthritis, warm water therapy is an ideal way to improve circulation safely and effectively. Studies, including research from Stanford Medical Center, have shown that warm water immersion can increase circulation by 50%, significantly improve blood flow, and even reduce cardiovascular stress hormones. For seniors, especially those who struggle with traditional forms of exercise, this therapy provides a way to promote heart health without the risk of falls, injuries, or joint. Activity 6, Resistance Band Heart Training. Next, let's talk about resistance band training. You might be thinking, I'm too old for weight lifting, but that's exactly why resistance bands are such a great option for seniors. Unlike traditional weights, resistance bands provide controlled resistance that's gentle on your joints but still effective for strengthening muscles and improving cardiovascular health. The secret behind resistance bands is that they offer a smooth, gradual resistance throughout the entire movement, which means your muscles are working the whole time without putting too much strain on your body. This is especially important for seniors who may have joint issues, balance concerns, or other mobility limitations. Resistance band exercises help improve strength and circulation without the risk of injury or the need for heavy lifting. Studies have shown that using resistance bands can reduce blood pressure by 10 to 15 points and improve heart muscle function. According to the American Heart Association, resistance band training is a safe and effective alternative for seniors who can't do high-impact exercises or traditional cardio due to joint pain, arthritis, or other health conditions. In fact, a study that followed seniors who used resistance bands 3 times per week found significant improvements in both muscle strength and cardiovascular function. You don't need to go to the gym or lift heavy weights to see benefits. You can do these exercises right at home. All you need is a light to moderate resistance band and about 10 to 15 minutes. 3 times a week. Start with simple exercises like bicep curls, shoulder raises, and tricep extensions for your upper body, and leg presses, hip abductions, and ankle flexions for your lower body. The key is to move slowly and control each motion, holding each contraction for a couple of seconds before releasing. These exercises will help you build muscle strength, improve circulation, and make daily activities feel easier. Plus, they'll give your heart the support it needs to function at its best, so You don't get worn out easily. If you're looking for a way to improve your heart health without overexerting yourself, resistance bands are a fantastic choice. Activity 7, Balance-Based Heart Benefits. Now, let and #39s focus on something that might not immediately come to mind when you think of heart health, balance exercises. While many of us tend to associate heart health with cardio or strength training, balance exercises can actually provide significant cardiovascular benefits, especially for seniors. Here and #39s why balance exercises work by engaging your core muscles and improving coordination between your nervous and cardiovascular systems. By strengthening your balance, you're also reducing the stress and anxiety that comes from the fear of falling, which can elevate heart rate and blood circulation to your extremities and enhances heart rate control during physical challenges. When you practice balance exercises daily, you're not just working on your posture or your core strength, you're actively supporting your cardiovascular health and boosting your overall fitness. Some simple balance exercises you can try include standing on one foot, heel-to-toe walking, and even gentle poses like standing with your feet together and eyes closed. These exercises can be done while holding onto a sturdy chair or wall for support if needed. Start with holding each single leg stand for 10 to 30 seconds, gradually increasing the time as your balance improves. For heel-to-toe walking, take slow, controlled steps in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. This will not only work your legs but also help improve your overall circulation. The best part about balance exercises is that they're not just great for your heart, they also reduce the risk of falls and injuries, which can be especially dangerous for seniors. So, by improving your balance, you're making your heart healthier while also staying safer in your daily life. Congratulations on exploring these 7 simple, yet incredibly effective, activities that can help improve your heart health. By now, you've learned that heart health isn't all about strenuous workouts or long, difficult sessions. In fact, these gentle exercises, breathing, seated leg movements, hand exercises, stretching, warm water therapy, resistance band training, and balance exercises, can offer superior cardiovascular benefits while being safe and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. I hope this video has given you the tools and knowledge to improve your heart health in ways that feel comfortable and natural for you. If you've tried any of these activities or have questions about how to get started, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how you're planning to incorporate these heart-healthy habits into your daily life. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Share this video with a loved one or a friend who could also benefit from these simple, life-changing activities. Together, we can all take steps toward stronger, healthier hearts, no matter our age. Thank you for joining me on this journey to better heart health, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's continue supporting each other as we all strive for better, longer, and more heart-healthy lives.